Welcome back, everybody, at Sport Federation TV. It's great to have you along, where every week we take a look at what's happening with sport in the Western Cape. And of course, at the moment, we get a good spirit with sport, with the province. Everybody's talking about sport, starting to plan for 2022. We know a lot of sport codes got their diaries and calendars in action last year. And there's a lot of good spirit, of course, also with the various district sport awards that is happening across the province. In fact, last week we went to Saldanha, where it was the West Coast Sport Awards, and the federations and athletes got their accolades. And tonight we're going to show you some of those highlights. We're also going to be catching up with the guys from handball to find out how handball Western Cape is doing. We'll speak to the guys from ringball to find out how ringball Western Cape is doing. But on the line with me now is Ndingi Mvemve. He is the Vice President for Western Cape Boxing, and we all, of course, know how well Western Cape Boxing did last year. Also had the South African Championships here in Cape Town. But let's cross to Ndingi. Ndingi, welcome back. It's 2022. It's fantastic to see you again. Are you guys ready to go?
Good day, JP. Thank you very much for having us, and good day to your viewers as well. Compliments of the new year, man. We're looking forward to this 2022 COVID-free year.
Yes, absolutely. 2021, though, if we look back at 2021, a good year for you guys. Lots of events. You had the juniors coming through the ranks. You had the elite championships, provincial inter-club championships, I think. And you also, of course, had the South African championships here at the sports school.
Yes, man. We hosted the national championships, Sanabo national championships, where the province received the gold in the youth team of our province, received a gold medal, beating all these so well-known boxing provinces. But we were the best, and we received a gold medal last year. So that was one of our achievement last year. And then we sent two of our universities, UWC as well as the as CPUT, to compete in the University Sports South Africa in KwaZulu-Natal. CPUT under the leadership of Mr. Ngwevela received 9 medals, and UWC under the leadership of Mr. Mapasa received 5 medals with 3 gold medals there. The other thing was that the boxer of that tournament was one of our own boxers, Pilani Mfaku, who is a prospect and a talent that we want to hatch and nourish in the province. And one of the other greatest thing about that tournament, it's the recognition of our women in the province, because the coach of the female coach of the tournament was Lumkam Swelanto, one of our female coaches in the province. So we were grateful about that. That was one. And then we went to Lesotho. We sent one of our provincial champ and the South African champ, actually, Likonele, to compete in Maseru, which is a region, about 10 countries of the SADC that competes there. The lady received a silver medal.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we were having awards. We had awards. One of our legend called Biyabo, the Hurricane Cutter, received a Legends Awards from the Provincial Ministry of Sport, from TICAS, under the leadership of the Honorable Ms. Anoa Mare. Yeah. So we were grateful last year. So that's what we've achieved. And actually, just subsequent to that, Mr. Yabo's boxer, former boxer that he groomed, received awards yesterday in the Cape Winelands as coach of the year, Theo Modise. So we're very proud of the recognition that the boxing is given by the province and how we're working in the province.
Yeah, in fact, we were at the awards yesterday, or at least we've got footage from the awards, and we'll be flighting that next week. So I'm sure Theo will be profiled with his Cape Winelands Awards. So very exciting stuff going in boxing. At least looking back, it looks like you're getting the accolades and the rewards and awards of what has been worked for so hard. Ndingi, of course, getting into 2022, most sports administrators like yourself, you don't wake up in the morning in the new year and start the planning. you probably started your planning at the end of last year already for 2022. How are things looking for this year? Have you got a calendar of events already? A lot of events on the cards?
Yes, man, we've got lots of events that are coming up. The national calendar, Sanabo national calendar, it's fully packed, and obviously it's filling in into our provincial calendar as well. Currently, at the moment, we're going to be having the awards. The Cape Town Metro is the boxing awards on the 12th of February, and then after that, on the 15th to the 19th, we're sending our elite team to compete actually for trials in Dundee, KZN, where there will be a selection of a team that is going to represent South Africa in the Commonwealth Games that will be held in July, 28 July until 31 July this year. So we are busy working on that at the moment. And then on the 26th February, we have regional championships in George, hosted by the Eden Open Boxing there. So we're having those for cadets and youth. So we're having that tournament running on the 26th of February as well.
What does that mean, Ndingi? What is a cadet?
Cadet, it's boys and girls at the age of 12 to 14 years old.
So quite young, coming through the ranks.
Yes. So we're grooming them from that age.
So you of course mentioned earlier on in our chat students. You spoke about UWC going to Maseru. Are we seeing a bit of university boxing also getting a bit of attention?
Yes, universities are part of our structures. They fall part of our clubs, hence I talk about them. We're currently having UWC and CPUT. We're looking forward to bring along the Stellenbosch as well as UCT. So that's what we're currently working on this year, as to how can we make those two universities to be part of boxing as well and grow boxing in there, because we had lots of our boxers that are coming from high school that have enrolled in those universities. So we want not to lose that talent in those universities. So we will be bringing all of them in the province.
And how are we doing from a membership point of view? If people are out there and they want to join, how do you get started? Do you join a club close to you? We know that many sport codes actually start at school level, but in boxing, do you find a club and you just sign up?
Yes, you find a club and you join at a club level. So that's when, and then your club automatically affiliate to the district level in our district, and then from the districts affiliate to us to the province. So that's how it works. So every boxer will go to a club that is close to him or her. But we have clubs almost all over the Western Cape now. So that's what's nice.
Yeah. So many people when they start boxing, I think that people will train boxing, and you'll be hitting the bag and doing some skipping and some hook and jab pads and maybe some speedball work, a lot of fitness and so on. But everybody that joins and starts boxing, their one question that they will always ask is, when will I have my first fight? How does that work? At which stage does the coach say, okay, well, you're fit enough now, you're strong enough now, we're going to give you your first fight? How does that progress work?
Yeah, normally we have club tournaments, club level tournaments. So what normally happens that, remember, the coaches will start at the gym. They will train you at the gym and make sure that you are well conditioned at the gym, and you have sparring in the gym. So they spar you in the gym. And then after that, we have club tournaments. Then you will be called to come and participate in a club tournament. And there in the club tournament, because we have the books, the records of boxers. So we normally try to make sure that we put boxers that are new with the boxers that just recently joined, so that we don't have too experienced boxer with a novice boxer. So that's what we normally do in our club level tournament.
And obviously at the club, you will do some sparring and go through some practical exercises first.
Yes, man.
Ndingi,
So
I think we'll
that's
leave it at that. We're looking forward to obviously talking to you guys every week if we can, or as much as possible. Looking forward to the next competitions, and we'll say to you guys, good luck for 2022. Can't wait to see more.
Thank you very much, JP. Thanks to your viewers as well. We're looking forward to this 20. Let us pray that this 2022 it's a COVID-free year, and we are all safe, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
man. Thanks.
absolutely. We're looking forward to it. Thanks, Ndingi. Right, folks, there we go. Ndingi Mvemve is the Vice President for Western Cape Boxing, a federation that is certainly always on top of their game. They're doing really well. The athletes are coming through the ranks. Athletes are winning titles, going to the Commonwealth Games, winning South African championships. So it really is a sport code locally for us to keep an eye on. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll keep talking sport in the province. Back in a sec.